Hey, it's Lauren, and welcome to The Afterlight. This is an excerpt from my conversation with Julie Ryan. To listen to that entire episode, head to the show notes. I've got a link there.
It's been my experience again with thousands of families, working with thousands of families who've lost a loved one, that we decide when we go. It's not set in stone at all. Two cases in point one a couple weeks ago. My daughter in law's grandmother passed. She was elderly. She had Parkinson's. She was born and raised in Nuremberg, Germany. Lovely lady. I just adored her, and she fell and broke her hip. She got a new hip. She was in rehab for a while. She got to come home. She fell again at home. And she kept telling her kids, she was 84. She kept saying to her kids, do not ever put me in a nursing home, ever, no matter what's going on. I'm not going. Don't do it. So she fell a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I guess, and they took her back to rehab, and they were going to put her in a nursing home because she couldn't be in her home even with full-time care. She fell still. It was just too dangerous for her. And so on a Friday night, they were talking about, they went up and they looked at a couple of nursing homes on Thursday. Friday night, you know what, Lauren? She just died in her sleep. She wasn't going to that nursing home, regardless of what her kids wanted her to do. And so she just transitioned. My One of my best friends died last summer, and she was diagnosed with metastasized cancer all over her body. She was dead in 16 days. When I talked to her on the phone, she said, my kids can't take care of me. They've got small children. They have their lives to lead. I don't want to be a burden on anybody. I said, well, we can help you. She said, I don't want to go through chemo. I don't want to do any of this stuff. And she died 16 days later. Everybody was just in shock. And of course, I was talking to her while she was transitioning, and that's what she decided to do. Now, having said all that, people who are in the last phases of transition, I have seen many, many people over the years where they're in phase 11, they're ready to take off, and they decide they want to stay, and they're up walking around 10 years later.